Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. 7th of March. This morning I put down some today in history. Add that every once in a while. Yep, today we're going to Bahrain. Yeah, you heard it right. Bahrain. That's the flag. Neat looking flag. I got to remember that for trivia in case it comes up. What's red and has zigzag lines through it. What was I going to say? Oh, today there is a webinar with engineer Shashante at 10, which is right after this one. We're going to play that. Well, I'll play it when we're done. What was the other thing? Chris, you go ahead and do what you're doing, and I'll check out the chat and put people.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I love you. I love you, Marty DeGarmo. I hope Zachary's doing good. I got him in the prayer still. Morning. Welcome.
Oh, well, one thing, Chris, because you reminded me just now.
But
Francine, AI Francine said, "Thanks for all the prayers."
boom. Okay. She's doing better. That means that's good.
Yeah.
So today's birthday's today. Happy birthday to Rosa Varga, Bev Wood, Varga Rosa. I don't know if it's the same person, but Daraj Verma, Rajiv Sinha, Marie Papalakatak. That's a wild one. Happy birthday, Jim Quine. Happy birthday, Jean Weeks, my neighbor. She's 90 years old today, and we're having a party for her tomorrow. So, and Julie Klemecki Alvet, happy birthday to you. Before I get into the prayers, I want to say a couple things. For the next week or so, or however long it takes, we'll play the video at the end again about Julie's daughter, Chloe. I just want to say a few things that anything that's a lot of people don't have PayPal or Cash App or all that other stuff. If you want to send me a super sticker, this all goes to Chloe for her surgery. That would be great. And I promise you, I'll get them all of it to Julie. And I start thinking about it. It's a tremendous cost for this surgery. I'm not going to tell you how much, but it is a lot. And right now, I want to thank everyone that's donated. Much appreciated. And I go back to thinking, we've got, 800,000 founders and not asking, but if everyone just donated $1, even, 10, 15, 20, 30,000 people donated $1 to this cause, we can get this surgery and actually save her life. If you don't have that dollar to give or whatever you want to give, please just pray. I don't want to take money from anybody that doesn't have it. So if you want to send super stickers here, I promise you they'll go right to Julie and we'll get this going. Okay, that will play that video at the end. Prayers for healing today, Bill Mustill, Sherry Dursaway, Pat Parent, Chloe and Julie, Zachary DeGarmo, Jean's daughter, I know had some tests yesterday. We're hoping that comes out great. Bobby Durag, a new one from the deaf community, Michael Todden. He's 70 years old from Louisiana. He had open heart surgery a couple weeks ago. Now he's back in the hospital to drain his lungs. Fluid. They filled up with fluid to reduce congestive coughing. He's in need of a lot of prayers. So let's give him some prayers. Judy Turner Miller, AI Francine had told Marty that she's doing great. Thank you for all the prayers. Listra T, I know is still sick, but I also know Listra donated money to the Seeds Academy, helping them out with some doors and stuff. Cholesterol, thank you very much. And just send it to my channel, guys. If you want to send my brother Marty super stickers, that's fine too, but try to keep them all on this channel. We'll get them all to her. So Lister, thank you. Cindy Hopkins, we're praying for you. Grace Damanjong for your hip. William DeLorme for your hip. Harold Fox, Ruthie Pace, we love you. Red and Jane's mothers, Seeds Academy, I'm going to put you on hold just for me for a couple weeks because I know you have a lot of donations from a lot of people, and I really want to help out. We both want to really help out Julie and Chloe, and a lot of people do. So P&G, we're still praying for you. Ash Mafara, absolutely. We're throwing prayers your way with your entire family and your teams. The DeGarmos, myself, people that are fighting and beating cancer. Tom Taylor, thank you, Bergeth. Dane and Darius, Robin Noble, Eileen Geek, Miska Jajeen, Chang Yang, Jeanette and Gerald Muller, David Switzer, Joyce, and Marty. Thank you guys. I see the super stickers coming in. I know Julie. Listen, I tell you what, Julie's a sweetheart. I've got to know her. She's like our sister. She's a lot of fun, and we've watched her go through this for the last couple months, and it came down to we need to help her. And that's what we're going to do in this company. I'm going to tell you right now, this is what I tell myself every morning when I wake up. I am going to help as many people as I can. All right. I know we haven't started earning income yet. That's coming soon. But for now, let's help out where we can. If you have someone that's going through something like this or sick, you could do the exact same thing I'm doing. I'm not trying to push anyone ahead of anyone else. You're all important to me. But this is like my daughter. And that's what I think about. I want to think about if your kid was going through this right now, what you absolutely would do. You would do just about anything to make sure that they're well. So thank you very much. I see a bunch of super stickers coming in. I appreciate it. I'm going to turn it over to Marty and Chloe. We love you. Julie, we love you. And we're definitely going to help you out. Thanks, everybody. Marty, back to you.
Perfect. Yeah, I want to say, since we were talking about this, and I've been thinking about this a long time, I felt led to more talk about the company as far as the human aspect of the company. How powerful, and I've talked to Ash about this many times with Chris, the power of what we have collectively. Yusuf, Chandon, Rajender, all of us, everybody here, everybody that, all the webinars, all the people doing stuff, OTech Bros, they're like brothers to me. We got little brothers. Francine, the Russia, the French community in Africa. I mean, just absolutely everywhere. Because this going on 7 years, me over 6, some of you 6, some of you going on 7, some of you 5, 4, 3, whatever. The power of the company is us. This platform and this ideology has never happened. Not that I know of at this scale. The reason, we have internet, so it's easy for us to, and I think when Ash planted that seed years ago, and I saw it for the first time 6 years ago, I thought one way because I wasn't here long enough. Wow, this is something everybody can do. Then I thought, I believe this more than ever, and I believe it very strongly before, we will have the best products in the world. So that's a given. Do I need to concentrate on the development of the product? No. Do I think about it? Not anymore. Not too much. Do I think, oh, what are we going to have? No, not too much. I'm going to tell you why. Mr. Mufara thought is, and we know this isn't a special deal with me and Chris and Ash. This has been out in the open forever. If it's needed and it uplifts humanity or is good for people and it's in high demand, we will make it. But nothing we make will be average. He said, I don't want to make average. Anybody can do that. I look at the platform for video conferencing. I take out of the ones that are user-friendly out of all of them. Ash said this, is probably Zoom seems to be better than some of the other ones. Looks like they're shutting Skype down. I use Skype every day. That's my communication with Dan and Mike, usually. Now, obviously, very soon, none of that will matter. But just thinking about all that and the power we have with asking someone, if you think about pray for this or pray for her or pray for a situation, the power that I've seen from that, overwhelming. I believe this. all the stuff that happened against the company, which is against us, against Mr. Mupar, his wife and children, and what he wants to do, no company in the world would have survived. And the main reason, I believe, is the group and the family union towards God and the company, him being the forefront of all of it. I really do. I really do. I've seen, listen, forget about all the details of what happened in the last year. Yeah, they happened. It was nasty. I'm talking about more than that. Let's figure whatever happened there, use your imagination. And you go, oh, it couldn't be that bad. Yeah, worse than your imagination, okay? But I believe the outcome of where we're going, the plus side, is better than your imagination. So it goes both ways. But the facts are, what we hear of what happened, that doesn't take into consideration Ash's life and what impact it had. Because remember, he's got a life going on besides this, and he's not able to shut it down. It happens. He lost a nephew last year. I mean, things happen. He's got family, but he keeps this going. And like I said, the power though, like we had the other day when Ash came on, if I tell you I didn't know, I didn't know. As Chris told you he didn't know. Ash came on, right? Neither one of us knew he was coming on. Truthfully, did we talk to him the night before? Yeah, and he never said it. But he showed up, and within a few days, just between my channel and Chris, not everybody else, because that video is on every YouTube channel I know of. Really, every one. But just between Chris and me, it's somewhere around 130,000 views. Unpromoted Ass is going to be here. And I want to thank everybody that showed up. And when you want to ask me a question, I know a lot of you ask Chris all these questions, whatever. If you want to do that, okay. I'm glad you don't come to me with all of them because the answer's already there. When he didn't go anywhere, he went to prepare a place for us to change our life. We know this. Well, how do we know? He's still here. He was on the other day, a week ago. That's how we know. If you were running, you don't come back and show your face. So that's the point. He's here. He's pushing forward. We have a powerful, the foundation of the company has been built for 7 years. Was there setbacks? Yeah. You know why? Some of the bricks that were first laid, some of the concrete that was first poured, hypothetically, had cracks in it. He had to dig out some of that and put a new foundation or parts of the foundation back in. That's what happened. That's what's happening. But there is no front line. There is no sideline. 360 degrees around Ass, something's going on. So we all collectively, main thing, it's like Chris said, Julie is like a little sister to me. Definitely. I chat with her a lot. And what's happening to her daughter, and we all met her daughter. She sang for us on trivia a few times. What a sweetheart. Very wise young girl for her age. Why? Because she's been through so much. But it's getting to the point now that it's just, if anybody can give, please give. And like Chris said, collectively, if everybody just gave very little, I mean, very little. To some, it's more, but whatever you can give, it will make a big impact. And the day's going to come, I believe. We're running. We are one of the most successful companies on the planet. And somebody, the people that took this journey, for one, will ask for something that they really need. And within 24 hours, they will have what they need financially and spiritually. That's powerful. I don't need a yacht. I don't need a private jet. And I'm not looking for a freaking island. If we get to that point where in a light switch, we can change things one for each other. If the journey itself adds up to where somebody who walked the walk, talked the talk, lasted the whole time, I'm not talking about people that are trying different stuff. That has nothing to do with that. I don't care. I care if you get ripped off. And I've looked at everything that is out there. I've joined them all. Okay. And I haven't seen one that's going to be a 97, 98% or 100% success rate. Not one. Thank you for all the super stickers for Julie. That's amazing. She is, it'll mean a lot to her. She hasn't even been on trivia, so it's not good. And like the way this is society, we have people making billions of dollars, millions of dollars a day walking this planet, millions a day. And we have people making $65. We have people making $2.15 a day. I don't know about you, but that shit ain't right. That's the only French I know. That shit ain't right. So if we look at the technology and we look at the movement and we look at us, picture us as a rake of justice. And some of the currency in the world, I don't care what the name of the currency is going to be raked into little smaller piles and start changing people's lives. And that, it's pretty sad that money determines if you can have an operation or not. And that's fact. We heard stories since I've been in here where people have walked miles and miles and miles to get to a little hospital that they have, to only see that the hospital's down or the doctor that is there is not there, and that person died. Those are the stories I've heard. I'm tired of hearing them. We don't need to have a jet and a rocket ship and 50 freaking cars in my driveway. I want to see equal as much as we can get. Will we change everything? No. There'll always be poor people on the planet. But if we could make it one less or 1 million less or 100 million less, that's what we should do, I believe. And I think that's what we're doing. That's why I'm here. I'm here because of the potential of what can happen people-wise. What's going to happen people-wise? Because I just think money-wise, it's going to happen anyway. But if we can, what we built, that foundation of everybody taking care of each other, that's amazing. You know, I've had people ask some of the silliest freaking questions, and no question's a bad question. I used to say that. I don't believe that anymore. I mean, especially in our business. We've been here too long. Here's a dumb question. When am I going to make $1 million? I don't know. Maybe you never will. I don't know. How much am I going to make on day one? What do I look like? Kreskin? I don't have a crystal ball, don't know, and don't care. The potential is, though, for the first time in most of our lives, most of us, 99% of us, you could make X amount of dollars the first month, and it could grow every month after that for years and years to come. Compare that to where you've been before. There is no comparison. So the point is, you move forward. If that virtual toolbox is there, and all you got to do is pull the drawer open and use stuff in there to build your income, do it. But if you think you're going to go in, flip over as a couch potato, I'm in. What can you do for me? Listen, Queen of Sheba, that crap ain't happening. We can work together. We have ideas. We'll do stuff together. You got to make an initiative. And remember, our main thing is share what we have. because a lot of this is done for us, right? I mean, the money's going to be there. But you got to be engaged to get this going. I did a thing with McDonald's and all these franchises, what they cost and what they actually bring in after they pay for the burgers and pay for all the people that they hire. And they walk away with not as much as you think. Do I think the potential of one position in this company is worth more than owning a McDonald's? Let me hesitate. No. I believe it's bigger. I believe it's unlimited. That's what we got to look forward to. Let's stay together, keep locking arms together. Praying works better than anything I've seen so far. Thank you for the super stickers applying through here. Thank God that we've been talking this for days. I don't know what sparked Chris this morning to go what he did, but anyway, one day makes a difference, you know. It's what we were pushing, we were talking about, but he wasn't into it like he is today. It's called delayed something, delayed Chris. But anyway, thank you, everybody. We love you, Julie. Thanks, everybody, getting involved. I'm going to play, we're going to Bahrain, and then I'm going to play a video about Julie. And by the way, AI Francine, you guys may not know who she is. You should. She translated everything as, no, first she translated everything as said, made a video. Then she translated everything that we did for Julie's video and did it in French. So we're going to have that in here too. Thank you, Mama Ju. Man, that's crazy. These people are going crazy. See, you guys are crazy, but it's crazy good. We're in a crazy company with a crazy founder, with a crazy leader, but it's all crazy good. Anyway, here we go. I hope it's okay. I did it right up to the last minute of coming in here because time is running faster than I can get stuff done. Anyway, here we go. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. As you know, we're moving from country to country because we have many people in our company that live all over the world, every country, just about every country as far as I know. So today we're in Bahrain. Bahrain uses the currency of Bahraini dinar, and the symbol is BHD. So a little about myself, 65 years old, been online for 20 years. Make a long story short, I could not stand the idea of working online, even if I learned some skills, could build teams. 97, 98, 99% of the people don't have the time, and they wind up failing online and losing money. I hated being part of that. I hated the idea. I couldn't bring anybody with me. And when they tell you you could duplicate, it's not true. There needed to be a company that was designed for everyone to have the possibility to win and to succeed. 6 years ago, that company found me, or I found it, and that's why every day for the last 6 years, I've been talking about this company because very soon it's going to launch to the world, and I want people to know about it. That's the least I could do. Okay. At the end of this little clip, there's a 3-minute video that explains the business from my point of view, the best I know how. Like I said, it's only 3 minutes long. Watch it, and if you say, you know what, this looks like something I want to be part of, it'll tell you what to do to get on the list so that when it launches to the world, you'll be notified. No pressure from anybody in this company. We don't need the pressure if it's good. If you share it and it sounds good and people feel like they could get an even playing field to start creating income, you don't need to hype it. You don't need to pressure people. I didn't like it, so I don't do it. Again, Bahrain's official currency is Bahraini dinar, symbol BHD. And what I want to do is I want to break down what people make in Bahrain, I'm going from country to country. Why? Because I want to let everybody know how you can step by step start building your income to either make 10% more, 20% more, 50% more, and one day even match your income. Pretty powerful, and that's what I love about this. So like I said, we have many people in the business waiting for it to launch. It has been 7 years in the making. It's got 7-year foundation. It's going to be huge. And the reason is they want it to run for decades, not for weeks or months. So here we go. The average income in Bahrain is 775 BHD. Yearly comes out to 9,300. I broke it down into the monthly US dollar so I can understand it. So the average monthly income for Bahrain is $2,061. Yearly is $24,732. And if you broke it down, I'm going to say $100 product, 25% commission. Let's say the product is video conferencing. We will have that. Every time somebody come in and has a subscription for video conferencing, you're going to make 25 bucks. Okay? And there'll be many products. So there'll be many streams of income. And by the way, it's set up so that you can win. So if you're thinking, oh, I can't market, the company will have tools that you can use to start generating income. That's what it was built for. Anyway, so let's go. 83 commissions at $25. 83 times 25 equals 2,075. It rounded a little high. There it is. And yearly, if you had 989 sales times 25, it would give you 24,725, 24,732, round a little low. But there it is. Now, people say, well, how am I going to get 83 sales a month? From what I just said, they have tools in there that you can use that you don't need to be a coder. You don't need to be a big-time marketer. Everything will be at your fingertips. And you can build slowly but surely. This is a first. What's it matter if somebody tells you can make $90,000 in 90 days when you can't? With this company, you can. Slowly but surely start making money. I don't believe in telling you how to get a private jet or get your own private island. That talks down to people. And reality is 2, 3, 4, 500,000 a month will change most people's lives globally. So let's say instead of 83 sales, let's say you get 10% of that. So we're going to say 8.3 sales times 25 equals, imagine an extra $207.50 for a person living in Bahrain where they make $2,061, an extra $200 a month, close to $210. That's pretty powerful. Now let's do that times 2, which would be 20%, an extra $450. And like I said, all this is doable because of the foundation and how the company was built. So this is amazing. And that's 20% times 2. This is 40%. Boom. And so on. You just keep going and going and going. And there's no limit. And now imagine when you get to 83 sales, you have matched your income that you're making now. And some of these 83 people are there, right? A new product comes out. Some of them are going to purchase the new product also. So now you're making more with the same amount of people. Now picture months down the road, you've got 160 people, double, 166. And you're making double what you make a month. This is possible. It's not get rich quick. It's not charity. You get to have control and start making an income. That to me is pretty doggone powerful, especially in an industry where 98% of the people fail. And that's just, numbers don't lie. So I also like to talk about the country instead of watching it on the news, because usually they just only want to promote bad news or bad things. And most countries have really cool things about them. This kind of explains what I said already. As of 2023, Bahrain's population is about 1,577,059 people. The top product produced, it's renowned for its aluminum production, housing one of the world's largest aluminum smelters outside of China. Didn't know that. Well, we all know it now. Export. Primary export include 10-date, I'm not sure what that is, refined petroleum products, okay, aluminum goods, iron ore, aluminum wire, jewelry. Didn't know that either. Pretty cool. These exports are mainly directed to countries like Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and the United States. Interesting facts about Bahrain. Bahrain is I'm not going to say that word, comprised of 50 natural islands and 33 artificial islands, with Bahrain's island counting for about 83% of the country's land mass. Wow. Historically, it was the center of the ancient Dilmun civilization and was famed for its pearl fisheries, including the best in the world, into the 19th century. Wow. Bahrain was among the earliest religions to embrace Islam during the lifetime of Prophet Muhammad. The stuff down here is for me for YouTube. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope, my brothers and sisters in Bahrain, you see a way forward, and maybe let's march ahead. Very soon, like I said, we're going to be launching to the world. Watch the video at the end. You decide. And join anybody in the business. I don't care. Definitely doesn't have to be me. Anyway, thank you very much and have a one. Fantastic. You never said, do you like my new hat?
I didn't notice it. I like your new hat.
Of course not.
Well, the H is kind of, we don't want to get into that conversation about heads again, do we?
No, not really. Here's the video I'm going to play. I'm going to play the French one too. It's not that long.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Julie Pierre, and I'm reaching out with a mother's heartfelt plea. My beautiful and vibrant daughter, Chloe, just 26 years old, has been diagnosed with a massive brain cyst. It has severely affected her speech, vision, and ability to walk. She urgently needs life-saving surgery overseas as soon as possible. We are asking for your prayers and support during this difficult time. Any donation, no matter the amount, will help us get her the care she desperately needs. If you can contribute, donations can be made through PayPal, julianapierre17@gmail.com, or minumiller1@gmail.com. Or you can use Zelle, minumiller@comcast.net. Thank you for your kindness and generosity. May you be blessed in return. Julie Pierre.
Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Julie Pierre et je vous lance aujourd'hui un cri du plus profond de mon cœur. Ma jolie et vibrante fille Chloé de 26 ans a été diagnostiquée d'une importante tumeur cérébrale. Cette tumeur a considérablement affecté sa parole, sa vision et sa capacité à marcher. Elle aurait besoin, dans les meilleurs délais, d'une intervention chirurgicale qui épargnerait sa vie, qui ne pourrait se faire qu'à l'étranger. Nous demandons vos prières et votre soutien dans cette situation difficile à laquelle nous devons faire face. Pour toute donation, peu importe le montant, nous permettra de lui prodiguer les soins dont elle a urgemment besoin. Si vous voulez aider financièrement, vous pouvez le faire par PayPal, julianapierre17@gmail.com ou encore PayPal, minumiller1@gmail.com. Vous pouvez également utiliser Zelle, minomillerocomcast.net. Je vous remercie pour votre gentillesse et de votre générosité. Soyez-en bénis en...
All right. Almost 400 people today. somebody loves us. And I want to thank, man, a lot of people gave super stickers.
Yeah, a lot.
That just shows exactly what I always thought. You people are awesome.
Like I said, I'll keep this going. And the only reason I'm doing this is because some people don't have PayPal, Cash App, and a lot of that stuff charges 5-10%, and she loses money. I will make up for the difference. However I send it, Julie, I will make up for that difference. I know that you've seen the 2 or 3 emails on here. That's also you can send it to. And like I said, if you don't have anything to give, that's okay. Prayer is just as powerful as $1. $1 from I just say from 40,000 people can add up to a lot of things being fixed. So Alice, thank you. Thanks, guys. You have no idea. I'm telling you right now, Julie, I'm not sure if I'm sure she listen, and a lot of this money's got to go for her travel, a hotel to stay next to her daughter. You know, you can't just camp out at a hospital. So a lot of it is for all of what's going on. But the main thing is I honestly believe you're going to save her life because what we've witnessed in the last couple of months, what she was going through, and then to actually talk to Julie, and you know, most of you are parents, and you know what it feels like when your kid's sick. Imagine if your kid was just going through that. So I can't sit back and do nothing about it. Marty can't either. And I know a lot of you can. So we really do appreciate it. Let's get this one. Let's get it. Let's hit the goal. The goal is whatever you can give. It's a lot. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's a lot. So whatever you can give would be great. Marty, back to you.
Thanks, Michael Ellis. Levine, thank you. We tried to catch a couple of these on the.
I couldn't because I waited too long. They all jumped way up there, and I couldn't get them on the chat. But
well, some of them you said thank you before that. Yeah. I just wanted to catch the ones while the video was on. That's all. Anyway, yeah, that's fantastic. Actually, thank you, everybody. The day will come that I hate to say it, but someday we'll all need it, right? We've all needed everything. My son with his blood clot and then getting, you know, low blood count and having to get a blood transfusion, and my grandchildren they all need special attention, and all the prayers have always fixed things like really fast, actually. And I don't want to forget that. That's pretty powerful.
Thank you.
And like I said, I want everybody to focus on something. As said many things, but let's remember this. If you're dreaming, dream bigger. If we make something, it won't be average. Everyone, everyone, anywhere on this planet, if you're in, you can win. It's not get rich quick, but it's change your life step by step by step by step. And keep that in your mind and in your heart. A lot happened. I truthfully don't need to know every detail of the nasty stuff that happened. I try to keep negative out of my head because it does me no good. If I wanted negative, I just turn off this camera and start dealing with the crap I got in my own house, okay? Bad things happen. But I don't want to concentrate on that. I don't want acid building us 1,000 horsepower dream vehicle. Will go anywhere. It will fly. It will go on water. It will go on land. It'll do everything. The only thing I ask, don't give me a rear view mirror, because I don't give a crap what's behind me. I care where we're going. And everybody needs to know where we're going. Prepare yourself for a fast-paced, life-changing event. And I'm not saying, I don't want people sitting back. And when I say old people, I'm 65. I guess I'm talking to me too. I don't think that way. Nobody's going to be left behind. If you're left behind, my opinion, 99% it's your fault. No reason to be left behind. If you're asking questions that doesn't matter, stop asking them. Let's just go. Thanks, Dan. Let's just go, go, go. That's what we should focus on. Let's go. And if you want things to move quicker, talk to God. You worrying about it, me and Chris worrying about it, that doesn't change anything. Let's prepare, let's uplift each other, and let's get ready because we're going. We've wandered around for 40 years, okay? It's time to go to the land of Canaan, all right? That's what's coming. Just be ready, work together, help each other. Don't focus on what about this and I don't know this and I don't know that. It's very basic. We have been blessed. We're on a magic carpet that's about to take off. And just be ready and help each other. I tell you what, 6 years, I've been working towards what's about to happen. And I don't care if I got 86,000 people. I don't care. Truthfully, I don't care how many people myself, Mike, and Dan brought into this company. Because for me, it's a peanut compared to where we're going. That's how I think. And I think we have a pretty good sized team. But it doesn't matter. It's where we're going. Of course, I'm glad we have it. We worked on it. But I'm telling you, the door that's about to open makes behind look like nothing. So start thinking bigger, thinking you deserve it. You do deserve it. You are worthy of it, or you wouldn't be here. And don't worry about what other people are doing. Hey, Marty, did you see this? Marty, did you see that? Yeah. By the way, I can't remember the last time somebody asked me, Marty, did you see this? And I said, no. I don't bring it up. Hey, guys, did you see this negative thing? The freak does that do us any good? Hey, Marty, somebody promoted this. I don't care. Does it help me? Does it help you? No. You know, so-and-so's doing that. I don't care. Thousands and thousands of founders are doing something else. There's a news flash for you. Are they going to get burnt? I'm going to give you numbers. I can only go by numbers, don't lie. People doing something else, how many do I think are going to fail? Let me guess. 97, 98%. So if there's 1,000 people, 900 and blank, blank, blank are going to fail. Why? Numbers don't lie. Another news flash. All these new businesses, I joined them all. I'm in there. Sally Longstocking, Marty Mellow Cup, Johnny Hamburgerland, or whatever. I've seen them. I'm inside. I look at them. I want to know where the people I care about are going. And none of them rocked my boat. So whatever. But yeah, I see it. Don't focus on that. Johnny did this and she did that. Listen, while you're pointing at other people in the train station, you're going to miss boarding it. Worry about you. Keep people motivated. I try, and so does Chris, my best to give you the truth. We try our best. So anyway, that's all I have. Chris, go ahead.
2 things before I forget. Another prayers to the list is Australia, Brisbane, Gold Coast, and surrounding areas. A cyclone Alfred is coming through. Pray for her daughters and granddaughters and family members live there. They live there. That's where it's going to get hit. Now, a couple people asked on here, Chris, please, how do I send cash up for Julie? And one was Minnow, your Zelle, whoever was doing Zelle. Can you guys watch the video? It's at the end. It shows where to give it. And if Minnow is still on here, she might be working. Put your, if you can, put it in the chat, Minnow. But it is on
just go to the video.
Yeah.
In the description. It's written in there where you can send it. Go ahead.
I'm good.
You're done?
Yeah, because I know they're going to be leaving soon to go to Shashante's. Chris DeGrazzi,
Okay.
Remember, guys, I'm going to do this for till we hit the goal. So,
by the way, just for a little bit of knowledge, most of you probably know, The reason there's a cyclone and a hurricane, they spin in different directions.
Yep.
That's what the difference is.
I thought
If
you were
look-
going to go totally different direction because I'm thinking you're thinking Narelle.
No. They spin in different directions. All right. Anyway, thanks everybody. I mean that.
Yeah.
Like I said, Shashante's doing a webinar right in 10 minutes. You should go if you want. I think I asked Collins what the topic is. It's the unpassive explosion. Got that right. I'm just kidding. That wasn't funny. We're gonna go. Thanks everybody.
Someone asked, when is lunch? You know what they meant? Well, my lunch is getting about another hour and a half. So
Yeah, just the same thing. I said stop asking questions, and I believe all questions are good questions. No, that one's a dumb one. Just so you know, just in case you want to know.
what is this?
Do not use the transcript line.
Link. The email address is wrong. Angie, what you talking about?
Angie, can you give
Elaborate.
us? Yeah, can you give us a little better than that?
See, here's a guy. See, because some people doesn't have, thanks, Melanie. They don't have stuff. So
You mean in the description?
I'm waiting.
People are getting. I put in there what I was given, but if it's wrong, I need to know.
Angie,
Angie.
I'll message you, she said.
Okay. All right, guys. If I need to fix it, I'll fix it. Of course, I've got plenty of time. Just kidding. Anyway, see you all.
Bye.